Our journey starts in 2012. I'd say about half a year after I lost some money making a bad investment, and with a strong will of providing a research tool for retail investors, allowing them to monitor online advice and getting the best one. We since grew, and we grew exponentially, and we now serve almost 8 million monthly users and serve many of the biggest financial institutions in the world. If I had to choose 3 milestones that really shaped our company, I'd say that raising capital, obviously, is one of them. It's a barrier that companies many times don't pass. The second one is being nominated as the best company in the fintech space, which put us on the map. Third one would be working with the first bank in the world, which is actually a Tel Aviv-based bank, and that opened a new vertical for us, which is now a very fast-growing and profitable vertical. We met Moneta in 2014 when the CEO of E-Trade came to Israel, and that is something that Adoram, the general partner of Moneta, he brought him to Israel, he introduced him to fintech companies, and he worked very closely with us to make sure that E-Trade will be the first US company to integrate us after the banks in Israel have worked and saw the success. So Adoram has been invaluable for our journey. He helped us get into the US, he helped us bring the first financial institutions to work with us, and then he worked very closely with us, helping us to raise future rounds. First of all, him as an investor in person, but also I have a lot of fond memories of me and Adoram and the Valley meeting VCs after VCs, working with the deck that he's created. And I no longer look at him as an investor, he's really one of my close friends at this point. Earlier this year, we were acquired for a valuation of $200 million by a tech group that has been working closely with TipRanks over the last years. And I remember reaching out to Adoram and telling him, we actually got another acquisition proposal before we took this one. And Adoram was very supportive, and I remember he said, look, Uri, I can keep running with you for the next 10 years if you're planning to build a big thing, but if you feel now is the time to sell, that I'm supportive in that as well. And we had phenomenal returns for our investors, including Moneta, and it was a very nice day to finally pay back to all the investors that supported us during the journey. From a product perspective, we believe that we're only at the starting point at this stage. Like, there's still many assets that we have not yet figured out how to cover better than everyone else. There are markets that we are still not involved in. We see ourselves now growing rapidly, both organically, because we did a great job on the product side, but also non-organically by acquisitions. Last year, we've acquired a very successful news company in the US, and that really gave us a strong boost this year. But the real future of TipRanks is probably going to be around the AI. AI really helps create superior research with less work. So what we're doing now on TipRanks is we're making sure that the next generation of analysts are not necessarily going to come only from banks, but from tech companies such as TipRanks. And we want to make sure that our research is better, is more accurate, and can actually generate positive returns.